Hi everyone, it's Camille and today we're going to do a November plan with me. So I was kind of bored with how I was doing my spread, so I decided to change everything for the next couple months. So my layout usually looked like this, with the month and the important dates, and then the theme on the next page. And then you have memories and the habit tracker. So I changed it for the month of September. I wanted my spread to take less place in my bullet journal. I wanted to change my habit tracker. And because I was only writing certain dates, I thought there was no need for an entire page, so I put them there. Again, you have the number of the month, a little drawing, and the quote. And I followed the same pattern for October. And these are all the weekly spread that I did for this month. So now I'm putting everything in place until I'm happy with the arrangement. So you can see that those little numbers, I made them with a stamp that I found in my local craft store. So here is the image which gives the theme. This is a place where I'm going to put the quote, a little drawing above and probably underneath too. And then here the number of the month and the important dates. So the theme for this month is brown reddish, because I think it's warm colors and it matched perfectly with autumn. I always pick a color for my theme, like here, so it's brown and red. On the month of October it was blue because I was using blue ink for Inktober, and in September it was still green because I was still in the summer mood. So I did this little drawing of books because I thought it was matching the theme and the image I chose. Now that the monthly spread is done, we can move on to the next page, which is the Abbott Tracker. So for this, I'm just writing the month of November in this full calligraphy look. So it's very easy to do, you just have to make the downstroke bigger. So here I'm just writing the task and all the days of the month. So I just have to go with a marker and circle the dates when the task is complete. So normally on this part of the page I put some washi tape to make it more interesting, as you can see on the month of October. But since I don't have any washi tape to match the theme of the month, I decided to make my own. So I used this brown paper and just stamp a bunch of flower, and I'm going to cut it to put it on my page. The paper I use is a Tonton paper from the sketchbook. It's a very nice brown paper that you can also use for drawings. I use these acrylic stamps by Southern Green. They look really nice, and I also use them on this part of the page, and it's actually a combination of this one and this one. Now that I have my two strips, I can just glue them on. Let's move on to the weekly spread. This page is for my memories, and so I'm just going to put the banner on top of it that I cut out from the same brown paper. For my first weekly spread, I'm just writing the day and then drawing a line to separate each one from another. And then to make it more interesting, I'm just drawing a bunch of leaves that are inspired by my ink pad. For the next weekly spread, I stamped the days of the week on the brown paper, and for that I used a stamp with many letters that I found at Southern Green. And I'm going to add an image later on to make it more interesting. So I'm trying to make each weekly spread different, that's why I used an image for this one. and then I drew a little box with a simple line. But later on I decided to add another one because it was more interesting. For the next weekly spread I used the same full calligraphy look with a marker. And you can see here that I made a terrible mistake. But it's really not a big deal on the bullet journal. I use my Faber-Castell brown pen to go back on the letters to add some shadows. For the last spread I decided to use washi tape and then just to write the days on it. And because the two colors together remind me of coffee, I decided to use my Starbucks washi tape. So I used the caps on the right page and the coffee on the left page. So now you can see a flip through the whole month of November. So I hope you like this video. Thank you for watching, and I see you in the next one. Bye!